careful with that dome, shorty.
Excuse me?
All right, I got most of my frame bracing done for the front side. Of course, like I said, I ran out of welding wire, so that's on hold. Should be in here any day. As you can see, that's what I got. Next thing I'm gonna be working on is narrowing the frame. Okay. You see, I already made one incision. I had to catch myself so I can get it in. This is gonna be my next incision. I'm gonna narrow these. Right now, these are 315s. So these are 315s, 17-inch, 315s tires. Okay. So that's how they're fitting. As you can see how wide they are. On the inside, you can kind of see they fit and the car rolls, but you can see right here, like where it's rubbing against the frame. So it's barely enough for 315s on the 1970 Chevelle. If you were wondering, barely enough. You can run them, but that's how it's gonna look. I'm gonna go ahead and notch it out because you never know. I might want to go a little wider, and I also want to maybe go a little bigger rim, maybe 22s later down the line. But that's in the cards later on. I'm gonna go ahead and notch it out, and then after I notch it out, I'm going to just prep it up and just narrow it. I don't think I'm gonna tub the car, but I am gonna narrow the frame. So we'll see how it goes, and then go on to the next step. All right, I got everything cut out here. I still have to cut the bottom section, so I'm gonna cut it on this bottom line right here, just to get it out of there, and then I'm gonna go from there. So see how it goes. I got the end cap, the end of it off for the frame narrowing. You can see I still have one more incision to make, so I have to come across this way and then line this up with that. So once I line that up with that, then I'll be good to go, and then I can bring it in as much as I want to. Other than that, everything is online, going according to plan. Going according to plan. Got everything squared away. On to the next step. All right, working on my frame, just narrowing. I have 315 tires width. You can see right there, 17s, 315s. They're rubbing on the inside, so I need to narrow here. What I'm doing is I cut both ends off, both sides off. So this is the passenger side. And this is the driver's side right here. So I cut both ends off, and then I swap the driver's side with the passenger side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the driver's side to cap the passenger side like that. So I'm going there. It kind of fits flush there. I'm at the bend, but you can see it's pretty flush. And I'll put that right there, and then I'm gonna go from there. So And you can use the driver for the driver or the passenger for the driver. I'm just using, because it bow out a little bit naturally on the frame. I'm just using the opposite side so it'll bow in when I do the capping, but you got to bend the metal anyway. So we'll see how it go. I'm gonna do some more grinding. I'm gonna grind down this inside just to make it smooth, then primer it just for rust, and then go from there. It looks pretty good in there, but that'll be about it. So on to the next step. All right, I got everything ground down here. Let's see, I'm gonna turn the camera around here. I got the inside ground down as much as possible. I'm not gonna paint it, but I'm gonna use some primer. I'm just gonna primer it just for rust. I got both sides of the plate from the opposite side. So I'm using the driver's side plate on the passenger side, just because there's a little knuckle right here. I don't know if you can see that. That knuckle points out on it. It bends out, and it's about a 1/2 inch, and you know that's a lot when it comes to doing a frame, doing frame bracing and everything like that with your wheels. A 1/2 inch is a lot. So I decided to use the opposite end where it curves in, just flip them around. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna throw some paint in there first, and I'm gonna use that to see if I can get it to brace. So we'll see how it goes. Got the front side welded on here. You see I still have these 2 gap areas right here, and on the back side right there. So I'm gonna fill those in. You can see the difference right there. Going on down, you kind of see the difference there. There's a definitive difference between the stock and how it is, the placement is now. So that'll get those 315s. As you can kind of see over here, these 315s are pretty wide. So, and it was rubbing on that inside right there. You can kind of see where it's rubbed off. So that'll correct that problem. And I don't think I really want to go any wider than 315. You know, you can go 335 maybe now. But you know, I got the 17s. I might go taller later on down the line. Might go for 20s or something like that. So for now, that'll help with that, and then I can press on. I'm gonna do those end caps, then I'm gonna move on to the driver's side. All right, this is the end with the end caps on. As you can see, it came out pretty good. This is the final end result. Of course, I still have to clean it up, but I'm gonna wait until I finish everything and clean up. Still got to clean up my bracing and everything like that. So when I clean up the whole frame, I'm gonna clean up everything. So hopefully that goes smooth, because I got a lot of little areas. I still have to do the driver's side. This is the passenger side. So I still have to do this side. As you can see, it's still open on this side. But I still got to knock this down to that line. Once I get it down to there, then I'll be able to finish it up. So my next event, I should be able to get that completed. So we're getting there. Only thing I have to do after this is prep work as far as sand. I'm not gonna really sand it down as much, just knock down any loose welds I have on it, anything like that. and then I'm gonna paint it. So we'll see how it goes. Till the next time. Got the driver's side cut away. I'm gonna get the grinder and grind some of this edge down some so it'll be nice and flat. I already got, so I took and did the reverse for this side. So this is the passenger side. For this passenger side, I'm going to put it on this driver's side, just so that indentation right there is inside. You can also flatten out the metal because it has to be flattened out anyway. When I did the other side, I flattened it as I went, you know. So you can do it either way, but that's kind of how it's gonna go on there. I'll fill in those holes afterwards, but I'm gonna go ahead and grind down so everything will be nice and flat, and then after that I'll get that in there. So we'll see how it goes.